Have you been looking for a 3-bedroom ranch that also is on 2 acres and has a 2, maybe 4-stall barn? If you have, you are in luck. My name is Chris Whitten from Premier Real Estate. This is 31 Chestnut Street, Douglas. Welcome back to our video guided tour of this beautiful property here in Douglas. From the beginning to the end, you're going to want to stick around because the end, we'll tease it right now, but you're going to see that huge barn that is in your backyard. This property used to have many of cows here, a working farm, a gentleman's farm back in the day. So before we talk about all that and we talk about this home that has been recently updated with loads of upgrades in just about 1,500 square feet, 3 beds, 1 bath, we'll get there in a second. Where are we? 31 Chestnut. Chestnut, Walnut is that way, South Street's over here. So you're tucked away, you're in Douglas. The part of Douglas that's kind of out this way and gives you your privacy, that's where you're at. Wallam Lake, just down the road, but at the same time, you could be at 146 in just about 7, 8, 10 minutes, depending how fast you drive on these back roads. So 2.11 acres. This home was built in 1991. Just about 1,500 square feet, does include a little bit of a walkout lower level. We'll get you there in a bit. 3 beds, 1 bath. That roof you see there is just a few months old, put on in 2025. Lots of great things going on here in this property. So I'm gonna get you inside, show you the inside so we can wrap up this video outside with what you really wanna see. So welcome inside. As I mentioned, 1,500 square feet, just about, give or take, here in this home. Again, built in 1991, you got some good space here, some updated baseboard. You do have your fireplace. If you wanted to have an insert pellet stove, you could do that. That is wood burning as well, but there is a spot for a wood burning stove in the finished lower level. We'll show you that in a moment. So you've got a nice bay window here that's gonna let you look out over your property in this home. You swing on in from your living room, which gives you a lot of options for a sectional, where to put your TV. And you come into your kitchen. So the kitchen here, you've got your granite countertops, a nice updated recent backsplash window overlooking your barn. Again, you're gonna love that when we get out there in a little bit. You do have stainless steel appliances here. This is your side entry. Your lower level, your finished lower level goes down this way. So you got a lot of space here. You got some good cabinet space. And then you also have your eat-in kitchen. They have a nice built-in at the moment, just by on your slider, on your updated deck here, composite deck, vinyl rails. So you've got a built-in here. You can have a nice pub style. You want to put something up against the wall, you can easily do that too. You do have a closet in here as well. So lots going on between your large living room, lots of natural light as you can see coming through with the slider, the bay window, your windows, the door there. And now come down to the 3 bedrooms down the hall. So in the far end of the hallway, this is bedroom number 1, your primary bedroom. Got some recessed lighting here with your ceiling fan, 2 good windows overlooking your backyard and your barn and maybe some goats and chickens eventually. Listen, whatever you need to, you can make that happen here. This is a great spot here in the corner to either put a bureau or a dresser, or if you wanted to, depending on what size bed you have, you could put it this way, but most people would have their bed coming the other way. And you have a walk-in closet here as well in your primary bedroom. This here is bedroom number 2, right across the hall. You can see here that it's also good size ceiling fan in here. And this is also a walk-in closet. So when you get here in person, you're gonna see that it's a pretty good size. And now for bedroom number 3, you can see all the flooring in here has been updated. Bedroom number 3, also looking good with a decent sized closet and lots of light coming in. This one faces the front of the yard. And then across the hall from bedroom number 3 is your full bath. You've got your tile floor, an updated toilet. Your throne has been updated, and you can see there's not only a shower / tub in here, but you also have a closet. So per public records, you have about 1,100 square feet here on the first floor. As you can see, lots of good space here. You do have just about 400 square feet of finished lower level, and it also walks out. We'll take you there now. So here in your finished lower level, you do have some recessed lighting. At the very beginning of this video, I did mention that you do have a spot that's perfect. It's not hooked up at the moment, but it would be great for wood burning stove, pellet stove, you can get this area nice and toasty warm, and then also let the heat rise as it does in the winter. You don't have to worry about that. Here we are in the upcoming summer months, and outside is where you're gonna have some fun. So I did say it's a walkout lower level. When you get here in person, you're gonna see a huge walk-in closet, another walk-in closet that at some point may have been right here for a half bath here on the first, on the lower level. However, you go down the hallway here in the basement, it's gonna walk out, and that's where I'm going to head now into the backyard. So here we are, updated back deck, as I had mentioned, with the composite. You have your vinyl rails, perfect spot here in the summertime, sit perched to look out over whatever type of animals you want. And hey, listen, if it's just dogs, that works. In fact, my brother, which is disclosed, is the owner of this home, has some dogs, and this is perfect for them. So this is what you absolutely want to call home, right? Look at this, 2.11 acres. They do have a hot tub. That's a perfect spot for it. Is that one working? It's questionable. However, that's a perfect spot for a hot tub there. And then here we are in the backyard to do whatever you would like. As you can see, about 10 plus years ago, this was a gentleman's farm, they call it, where there were some cattle here at one point, some cows. You can have horses. You do have the barn back here. You do have some of the trees. You can hear the birds. Like, listen, this is why you're out in this section of Douglas. This is what you're looking for. There is another outbuilding here that you can bring back to life. There was an extended chicken coop at one point back in the day. Lots of good things going on. In fact, let's get a sneak peek at this barn, because I'm sure you're pretty curious, right? As we head on in, there is a deep freezeless well. Listen, I forget the term because I'm not a farmer, but there is a well there that you can pipe into if you have animals here. And just get a quick look. Obviously, there's got some stuff in here that will be out, but look at this. Already, boom, boom, 1, 2. There's the stalls for you if you have the horses, whatever you want. Storage up top, your hay bales. Listen, hey, now I'm talking, right? You got more storage space up there. You also have what at one point was probably some troughs over here. You got your side entrance to this barn. So full disclosure, it doesn't have electric at the moment. It does have an electrical panel. You could easily get power out here, but lots of great things going on here in this barn. You don't see this too often, do you? And the sunshine's coming out too here. Love summertime up ahead. Bonfires back here, hanging out, doing your thing with your animals, or if you don't have any animals at all, listen, you got a back deck. Come enjoy the privacy here in southern part of Douglas. Let's recap real quick. You've got a newer roof. That thing is only a few months old, right? Architectural shingle. You also have 3 beds, 1 full bath on the first floor, a finished lower level, as you saw, for some more sprawling out living area. You're on 2.11 acres. You just saw the barn. How awesome is this thing, right? All sorts of great things going on here at this property. You gotta come see it for yourself. We are at 31 Chestnut Street here in Douglas. My name is Chris Whitten from Premier Real Estate. Come and check out this barn in person.